Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to,
Can we get you anything?
I was going to say Grand Theft Auto for some silly reason, but no. Last I checked on the tin, this says Final Fantasy 16. So, what did we do? We quelled a rebellion in Northreach. That was pretty cool, but we still have one more thing left to do.
Soldiers being carried to the Vale.
And that is to talk with Isabel to find out what's up.
How goes the treatment of the wounded?
You're good.
I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm.
True.
But I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
I'll make time too.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Kara then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer.
Sid.
He was my master's guard. The
Definitely Sid.
gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived.
That's sad.
But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest
That's not
gift
sad.
I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it. Though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know.
Oh.
Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
I appreciate that. Okay, so Elric Calcum, interesting. The Vale Signboard, that's fine. Let's go to Eastwatch next.
This the last one?
Just a little further.
Will you lend me a hand? There's still engine in the
Now, can I just... I should probably... Yes, I can teleport. It'll be easier to go to the Dragon's area, I feel. Call Ambrosia, and then put a cut in as well. So I will be right back.
Faster!
Faster. It's a coral. Just.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Straight home.
Guess not.
Maybe not.
By the way, I'm back. Let's keep going forward, though. I'm coming, Ember. I'm coming.
Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't.
Then run!
I can draw mine, though.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna have to do this. Right? And now thank you. Giga flare. Order, order, order.
Nice try.
Yes, it is. Let's end this. Eat Giga Flare! Now, my question is, and I feel my question is very valid when I ask it too, by the way. Why do I have no potions?
Ember, are you? Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Did you want to be a scout because you were afraid to, you wanted to help, but you didn't want to hurt people? Is that what you thought it was? You thought Gav never fought?
The garrison said they take another 100.
Yeah, and that's fine. The garrison could take all they want. What do you got for sale here, though?
Welcome.
I feel welcomed. Where? Oh,
You've a keen eye.
thank you. I also have an empty healing
I do
purse.
like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice.
Thank you. And I'll buy that too.
I do like a customer.
Nah. Let's try that again, shall we? Ah, there we go.
That's what he wants.
I can't believe I had no. I can't believe I had no weapons.
You've
That
a
was
keen eye.
scary, to say the least.
I didn't expect you back so soon.
Yeah, what happened?
Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like the right man for the job.
What the heck?
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Ooh, that makes me laugh.
This won't be an easy decision.
It will be an easy decision. I'm gonna let him be one. Because, I mean, that's just made me laugh. I gotta go back here and check up on things anyway, so let's see what we got for quests. Ooh.
There's something about him.
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
But at the same time, it was clever. He knew he couldn't deal with the Avis, or he didn't have time to deal with the Avis, so he used me to create a distraction.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril.
This is true.
What I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't.
I agree with Otto on this.
Checking out that log. Young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half.
No, thank you.
Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine.
One
more
chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place.
True.
Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off.
Can't have that.
Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Thanks, Otto. You've got a good eye on this too, man.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
No.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, he did do as you asked. Like, it wasn't impressive by any stretch of the imagination, but he did do it. Let's see. Pile drive, I don't have, so I'm not worried about that. I am. Ooh, hello, hunt board. Hello. Hello.
How may I help you today, Clive?
So this is something that I've been wanting to pick up.
You earned this.
I did, didn't I?
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Yeah, will do. I wanted that item for a while, and the reason I wanted that item for a while was because Cyril, yeah, that's fine. I was curious what it did per se, and I asked a friend who beat this game far better than sooner than I did, and he told me. Give me a second. I'm looking for. Flare breath? Is that what it is? Or do I use raging fists? Doesn't matter. Let's see here. We got another quest up here. Oh, I should also take a look for the hunts. I can't help but notice, friend, you have new hunts on your board. What is it you have? Ooh. Most of the pilgrims' capital are fast to the penitent gate on. Interesting. Okay. Steer clear of the drowned tower. Lest the specters. Okay, so this is a lich. They'll speak in typically uncouth terms of the thrall that dwells within the aether flood. There's an aether flood, one who's. So, if I had to gamble, let's take a look here. So this is the road to Oriflamme. So this tells me over here already. Right? He's somewhere over there. But as for, wait, no, hold on. What are you? Westwatch, Cape Osseray. Maybe. What are you? The Baywatch. Unnamed Chapel, Orion Rise. Okay, so this is where. Okay, this is probably where he's at then. So, the drowned tower. And Cape signifies water, so we'll go check that out too, I suppose. I want to look to see though if I can build Ragnarok and what I'm missing. I think I'm missing Dark Steel in particular. So let's go take a look. Cyril, I'll deal with you in a moment.
So what do I owe the honor?
I want to use the forge. I wish to craft the Gotham Rung. So I am missing one Dark Steel. I have everything else I need. So let's not be dumb. Dark Steel comes. Okay, so that comes from a hunt. And then Ouroboros comes from, yeah, I'm not going to waste my on you. And I have that equipped, so I'm not worried about that. The Sons of Ouroboros, okay, so got them wrong. And what? Mm-hmm.
You alright?
What do you got, my man?
Something troubling you.
No, it's just Edda's baby
I'm sure she'd like that.
back in the north. Families would always let the little tykes know that.
So,
Well, the problem is that Edda's.
So how do we help you?
is there anything I can do to... All right then.
A good luck, chap.
Not just any.
No. One made there's nought lucky in all the realm. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had
Only the big day is fast approaching.
that or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Marth. I think I might make that my first port of call.
You're a good friend, Clive.
I'm not gonna go there though yet. Like, I would love to go to Martha's, but I will not go there just yet. I want to go to Sambrek and see what we have. That means go to Northreach and take a look.
And how might I help the garrison today?
You can help the garrison by joining me in the next video. Bye-bye!